Hello world, it's Wendy. Let's see. This week is my week 10 and I've lost 3 pounds. So I am at 263 and that leaves my total weight loss for a total of 42 pounds. So I started at 305. So those are my numbers and I'm totally thrilled with them. Let's see what else to talk about. Oh, I got a new hair color. What do you think? Decided to go blonde for the summer. Um, let's see. Uh, with my food, I've been doing really well. I've been drinking water and I've been eating 3 small meals a day with really no snacking in between. I did have trouble. I'm bipolar, and I had trouble with my bipolar medication not working, which I've been great for like over 3 years. And since it didn't work, I went to my doctor and they said to take it with food or maybe even break the capsule open and pour it over food. And so I've been taking it with food and it's made all the difference. And my bipolar medication works now. So if any of you are on medication and it stops working, you might try taking it with food or pouring it over food, and that might help with the absorption, they said. So that totally helped. Yesterday I didn't record, which is my usual day, because I was in the hospital again. My husband, he's just overprotective. He took me there. I'm having pain in my stomach again, but not like it was, just very small pain. They think it might be an ulcer, and I'm supposed to follow up with my surgeon in a couple of days. So they just gave me some pain medicine and some ulcer medication and sent me home, and they said they didn't want to do a CAT scan again or that I'd be glowing from all the radiation, so they want to put that off. But they said what they might have to do is a scope, where they put you to sleep and put a scope down your throat into your stomach to take a look at things and make sure everything's okay. And the pain's not severe, it just comes and goes. It'll be there for a couple of seconds and then it'll be gone, and then it'll come back in an hour or two for just a couple seconds. So where before, when the intestine was twisted, the pain was constant, and it was just severe and constant. This one just comes and goes, so that's why they're leaning more towards an ulcer. So but other than that, I know that sounds big, but really it's not a big deal at all. Other than that, I feel great. My husband and I are riding motorcycles. For those of you who ask what kind of bike, it's a motorcycle, not a pedal bike. And I got a pair of leather chaps yesterday. So we can go on a long bike ride in this cold weather. And we're going on a ride in a couple of weeks for a little girl who has cancer, to raise money for her. And it does look like the doctors say that her cancer, she's not going to make it. She has a tumor in her brain. So prayers for her, if any of you out there are prayer warriors. Her parents are not saved. They don't know Jesus as their personal Lord and Savior. So we're hoping that this is an opportunity to introduce them to God. So, because my family went through something similar. They told us that my son wouldn't live past 15 years old when we were told he had muscular dystrophy. So I'm just hoping to be able to share with those parents kind of what we went through when my son was diagnosed with that. But the good news is my son fell into a 20% category, to where it does not affect his lifespan. So his lifespan does not shorten after all. But it was quite an ordeal when we thought it was. So So that's what's going on with the biker ministry. That's coming up, and we're going tomorrow night to the biker club to kind of meet everybody and get to know them more. And then let's see what else has been going on. The hospital and all that nonsense. I'll just be glad when I don't have to any problems and no hospitals anymore. And let's see what else is going on. My daughter's coming home for Easter, so I'll have my whole family together, and my mother and father-in-law are coming over. So we're going to have a big Easter dinner. I got all the kids' Easter baskets and presents. That was so much fun. I love shopping. So, and I guess what I found this year? I found edible Easter grass. Isn't that wild? They just came out with that. I found it at Walmart. I thought that was so neat because you know how the grass just gets everywhere and you have to vacuum and everything. Well, not this year. It's edible Easter grass. Let's see. What else is going on? My husband is great. My son is great. My daughter's great. So, my pastor just got back from Haiti. So he was working there and he's home safe. So that was an answer to prayer. My husband preached while he was gone. So that went really well. He taught, yeah, and I'm the one homeschooling my son. He taught about how it takes blood to cover sin. Because like when Cain and Abel were in the Garden of Eden and they both brought their sacrifices to the Lord, and who was it? Cain brought vegetables and Abel brought a blood sacrifice. Well, Cain knew he was supposed to bring a blood sacrifice, but he didn't. He brought vegetables, and God said, no, you have to do it my way. And anyway, the point is it takes blood, the blood of Christ, to cover sin. You can't do it with vegetables. So, and you have to pay a sin debt, and that was what it was about. It was about we're all born with sin, and you have to have someone pay your sin debt because God's a holy God and he cannot look at sin because he's so holy. So Jesus was holy too, and he never sinned. So he paid our sin debt on the cross for you and me and everybody. And anyway, that's what the sermon was about. I don't know if you wanted to know that, but I was so happy. He did so good. The Lord used him in a really great way. So anyway, that's just part of my life. So bear with me, even if you're not religious. It's okay. Just take me with a grain of salt. So anyway, the dogs are doing great. The weather in Indiana is getting much better, so I'm out doing my walking, even with this pain. It's just a little pain. It's no big deal. My husband is trying to talk me into buying a motorcycle, and he wants me to learn to ride a motorcycle. And I don't know, I just think I look really pretty on the back of his. And I kind of like having my legs and arms around him. But no, he really wants me to learn how to ride, and I don't know. I've got a scooter, and it goes 40 miles an hour, and I enjoy that. But you have to shift on a motorcycle, and I don't know if I can learn to shift. I don't know. Are any of you girls out there ride motorcycles? How hard is it to learn? So, well, I guess that's about it. I've talked your ear off. So thanks for listening to me this week. And let me know what you think about my hair. Love you guys. See you next week. Bye.